The disorder that I chose was Alzheimer's. What is Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's disease is a degenerative neurological condition that impairs memory, thinking, and behavior as well as cognitive function. It is the most typical cause of dementia, a set of conditions that result in a decrease in mental capacity severe enough to affect day to day functioning. A complex and multifactorial disorder, Alzheimer's disease involves both genetic and environmental factors. Alzheimer's disease has been discovered to have sporadic and familial forms of inheritance in terms of genetics. Some features are difficulty with daily activities and disorientation. Don't mind those dogs. How Alzheimer's affect the victim. Alzheimer's can impact the victim's sense of self, making it hard for it to recognize themselves or their personal history. Alzheimer's disease can alter a victim's behavior and lead to social disengagement, sadness and nervousness, and agitation. Alzheimer's disease frequently result in considerable memory loss, especially short-term memory, which can make it difficult for a person to recall crucial facts and events from their past. Alzheimer's can make it hard for a victim to communicate well, which leads them to difficulty of using the right words. What is the disorder like internally and biochemically? Someone who has Alzheimer's disease is affected internally from the formation of abnormal proteins deposits, disruption of regular brain function, and cellular damage are just a few of many ways that Alzheimer's disease affects the brain on different levels. Oxidative stress, inflammation, and mitochondrial dysfunction are linked to Alzheimer's disease and may accelerate the loss of brain cells and the development of the condition. Acetylcholine, and glutamate are two important neurotransmitters that are disrupted in Alzheimer's disease. These disturbances may impair regular brain activity and result in the cognitive and behavioral signs and symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. Is Alzheimer's life-threatening? Alzheimer's disease is not typically regarded as a disorder that poses a threat to life. However, the disease complications and symptoms can raise the risk of death. Especially when the condition is advanced, a person's risk of complications and hospitalization can rise if they have Alzheimer's disease because they may be more vulnerable to infections, falls, and injuries and may find it harder to manage their existing medical conditions. Significant behavioral and personal changes brought on by Alzheimer's disease can be difficult for caregivers to handle and may raise the chance of mishaps or other negative events. Additionally, as the disease advances, those who have Alzheimer's disease may depend on others for care and support more and more, which may have an effect on both their quality of life and that of their caregivers. Effective treatment and care are crucial to maintaining quality of life, even though Alzheimer's disease may not directly result in death. Instead, it can have a severe negative impact on the health and well-being of affected people and their family. Those who are at risk of Alzheimer's. Although it is most frequently found in older adults, Alzheimer's disease can affect people of all ages, races, and ethnicities. With aging comes an increased chance of Alzheimer's disease, which affects 1 in 9 people over the age of 65. According to estimates, Alzheimer's disease is more common as people age, with people over the age of 85 accounting for the bulk of cases. A higher risk of getting the disease oneself may exist for people with a family history of Alzheimer's. Treatments. Although Alzheimer's disease cannot be cured, early detection and treatment can help slow the disease progression and improve outcomes. There are several medications available that can manage the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease, including cholinesterase inhibitors and memantine. Maintaining social relationships, eating healthfully, and getting regular exercise can all assist to boost cognitive function and lower the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Can Alzheimer's be detected before symptoms appear? And the answer to that is yes. Alzheimer's disease can be identified before symptoms arise, though a certain diagnosis of condition cannot always be made at this early stage. Mild cognitive impairment, MCI, which is the initial stage of Alzheimer's disease, is characterized by deterioration in cognitive performance that is apparent but not severe enough to affect everyday activities. MCI is regarded as a potential early sign of Alzheimer's disease. While not everyone with the condition will go on to get the illness. And these were the sources that I used. And that is the end of the video. I hope you were able to learn something new. And wish you all luck on the finals. And we'll see you next time. Peace.